Okay, so it is Wednesday, middle of the week, no college classes, so I'm just here at the shop after work. Today's goal is reviving my semi-abandoned Z31 project. I've owned this car for 5 years or so. The motor blew up in it. I yanked everything out of it, went way too hard at it, burned myself out, and it got parked here and hasn't been touched in probably 6 months. So let's say there's a half-built motor sitting in the back, a torn-apart interior. The steering column's locked up for whatever reason, so I got all the cars moved out. We're gonna move this thing forward, and goals are to get the steering column back up and hopefully get my interior thrown back together today as well. That'd be nice. So yeah. Okay, we got this old girl moved. I decluttered the back and everything that was in it. It's just been kind of been used as storage for the last several months. So I'm gonna jack up the front end to get weight off the steering column and everything, and try and get this broke free. I've had problems with this one and just being a pain to get unlocked once the steering wheel does lock, and it's just so bound up right now I can't get it undone, which is one of the reasons that it got parked, minusing me buying the 944. I guess a quick little overview while we're in here. This is an 86 2+2 naturally aspirated, was NA auto, and I'd say the motor blew head gasket and the automatic was halfway out. So the motor, which is sitting over there, is now bored 1/2 mil over, Eagle H-beams, Wiseco pistons. I'm working on sourcing a manual transmission. I'm trying to get a 30A, but I'll probably end up just getting a 30 or a 71C for it. We already got the pedal installed. The engine bay harness is completely gutted. Everything behind the dash is gutted. Anything that could be removed was removed. Ultimately, this thing's going to be a drift car, but we'll get there. A lot of rust spray that's went into this car. I've owned it for a long time and touched, we actually counted the one time, I think I've touched all but 8 bolts on this entire car. So yeah, I'm gonna get this jacked up and get back with you guys in a second. Okay, so I tried jacking up the front end, and with the steering column still being unbolted, which I figured it was going to be this way, it's just, twisting the steering column, binding it up. Not surprising, just mildly irritating. So I started kind of reassembling this, got my clamshell back on, got all my controls repositioned where they need to be. So this is much better now. I have this inner piece, let's see if that'll adjust well. I have this inner piece separated, so I'm about to climb under here and try to get that set up and try and get this all sat back up again. The last time I fought with this and was actually able to do it successfully, I think it seriously took me like an hour and a half. So I will come back to you guys after that, because this is going to take a minute. Hopefully not. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly how long it took me, because there was a snack run in there. But we have it up. The steering wheel is freed back up now, finally. It was a pain in the ass. If anyone's going to do this for themselves and is struggling with it, I'm just going to do a quick rundown. The best way I've found to do it is have, if it shows it well, have the 4 bolts that connect the tilt column to the main steering column, have those out, and get it hooked on the brake booster. Bolt in the actual main part of the column, get it connected together, and then put in your bolts on the brake booster. That's how I've had to do it every time. There might be a better way from the Nissan Z experts. I'm sure it wasn't the right, actually, yeah, it probably isn't the right way. There's probably better ways to do it, but it's what I found that works. So I do need to get the actual hub bolted back in, and I didn't realize until I got it all up that I didn't tighten down my steering wheel controls, which sucks because that clamshell is gonna have to come back off. But I'm not going to worry about that immediately. I'm going to move to getting my seats bolted in, which hopefully I still have the hardware for. I honestly don't remember where I put it. So I'm going to try and find the hardware and try and get those bolted back in here. And then from there I can move to center console, all of my center stack, which I still have a good bit of it, which I'll probably just put in temporarily. Even if I do end up doing something different with it, which I will, it's going to get aftermarket heat at some point, but gutted works for now. So we're going to move with that. Okay, so we got the seats back in the car, looking much better, looking far more proper. The biggest thing that's driving me crazy right now, although I know there's still other stuff that needs to be done, this thing is absolutely filthy with dust from sitting. Again, I haven't touched this thing in probably 6 months. So me and Cam pushed it forward out to the front of the shop where we have a drain. And I'm about to give this thing a quick bath because Lord knows it needs it. So I'm going to set you guys up on a time lapse and give this thing a wash. Okay, so we got our wash. It's not the best. This paint's seen far better days since it was a rattle can done 3 years ago now. Well, I'd say a lot of these fenders are rough and destroyed, but yeah, so it's not too bad. We're gonna get this pushed back, get that piece of shit back in here, and we'll keep working on this. So it is Friday. I didn't end up messing with the car anymore Wednesday. And then yesterday after work, I ended up making what might be the best marketplace run of the century. That's a message guy marketplace for a 71C to finish my manual swap. And made him offer. He said I could take all of the VG parts or the Z31 parts he had left laying around, which was an entire other motor. So boxes of parts, freshly machined heads, say cams, aftermarket headers in that box, whole other set of gaskets, as well as another motor that is allegedly good. I gotta get up on a stand and actually verify that, but we'll come back to that in a second. So we got other motor, and more importantly, the 71C, which is really all I care about. That being said, my motor is still a long ways to go, and if I have all the parts and if this VG is still in decent condition, I think we may just throw it all together, because there's also a brand new clutch and flywheel in that parts lot, I think we might just throw it all together and throw it in the car and just get the car going again. But speculation, I still have to go through all the parts. So I'm gonna go through all the parts real quick and update you guys in a second. Okay, so pulled the parts out of the boxes, kind of got them laid out in order. And without sitting here and walking you guys through everything, because no one wants to see that, there is in fact a whole motor here, down to a timing belt. Granted, it's used, but it's probably gonna get sent. So as ghetto and nonsensical as it is, I think I'm gonna throw this together, and I think we're gonna run it. Is it stupid? Absolutely. Is it gonna work? All right, maybe. We'll find out. But I think we're gonna end this video off here because it's probably already way longer than it needs to be. And I guess we'll go into part 2 of my 300ZX revival. We'll see you guys in the next one.